Now, why do you call your podcast Professor Blastoff? Give me a one sentence summation of what Professor Blastoff's show is.
It's a discussion of things that interest us: metaphysical, science, theology, mystic stuff. Conversations you kind of have where you sort of wish you knew more about them. And then we bring in an expert to help us out.
You get kind of heavy with this stuff, and then you also have kind of the comedy to kind of supplement. I've noticed that's pretty trippy.
Yeah, we wanted to do like sort of recreate the classroom, where I guess we're kind of the class clowns or having fun, but still learning something.
Why are so many comics kind of turning to podcasts these days?
It's easy to do. You can just grab your laptop and make it, so it's accessible, and it helps with everything. It helps with your road work. It helps all different parts of your career, and then it's fun too, just to hang out with friends and talk.
Now you've kind of worked both with Amy Schumer now and Tig Notaro, and so what's your kind of take on that stereotype that women aren't funny?
In my experience, it's not true, and I think it's been easier for men to sort of be goofy. You're sort of encouraged as a guy to get attention from girls when you're younger, to show off in a weird way, and that's you kind of have to have that mentality when you're doing comedy, with some comedy. And for women, I think they were sort of encouraged to be pretty and nice, and which isn't a good training ground for a comedian. But I think that's all changing. I don't think women are having as much pressure as they used to have to, I don't know, be quiet and pretty. That's my theory.
It's a perfectly rational theory. Sounds good to me. Now, you were a Sunday cast member of the Groundlings, correct?
Yeah.
Now, how does the Sunday cast differ from the main cast?
It was really big. We had like 21 people, and every week you do a brand new show. It's a lot of work and a lot of time. And the main show, they'll do a run of a show, and they'll take maybe 6 or 7 members, and they'll make a show, and they'll run it for a while. Whereas every week we had a brand new show, and it was really time consuming. I couldn't really do it. I started doing a lot more stand-up road stuff, and it's really a job, but it was fun, and I met a lot of great people. It's great.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, there are a lot of successful types such as yourself who've come off of out of the Groundlings there.
There's been a lot of people I think people don't even know about that were there.
Pat Morita.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I think people don't know Adam Carolla was there for a little while, Dax Shepard. There's a lot of names I think people don't even know about.
Where did the idea for a person like your alter ego, Craig, come from?
I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. I've been doing that character. It's kind of morphed. It seems to have gotten dumber as the years go on, but I always sort of did that character.
That's the character you do on Reno 911, right?
Yeah.
How did your opportunity to get on that show come about?
It was just a regular audition, and we improvised. I think they said, come in where you're either the victim of a crime or you just committed a crime. So, and then they just improvised with me. And then I did one episode, and then they kept bringing me back for other ones. I never was really like a cast member or anything.
Your Craig character kind of dominates your YouTube page. How come you don't put more of your stand-up stuff?
I think I'm going to. It's funny because there's like different groups. When you read the comments, some people get really mad when I don't put a Craig video up if it's something else, and but some people do ask for stand-up. So I think I am going to start putting stand-up on there. You're
also involved in this, you've got this Nickelodeon animated show kind of coming out?
There's a 3-minute bit of it on Nickelodeon.com and on the app. And I'm now writing like an 11-minute version of it.
Just kind of working with Nickelodeon in that capacity, does it kind of change your act up a little bit and make you have to be a little cleaner, or does it just, not apply?
You can't really write anything in that kids could hurt themselves with. You know, I had something about a garage door, and we wrote the whole script, and then they were like, oh, you can't do anything with a garage door. And I was like, okay. And then I had something when they were in a pool, and they were like, you can't do anything in a pool unless there's someone watching. So you have to really just think about it, because I guess kids imitate what they see. So you got to be careful.
Who has the kind of the filthier mind, you or Sarah Silverman?
She'll think of something shocking and she'll say it, whereas I may think of it, but I won't say it.
Now, you performed on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, correct?
Years ago, yeah.
Was that before or after you started dating Sarah?
Oh, way before. I don't know if they were dating back then. I think it was like in 2004 or something.
Do you get those kind of like angry ex-boyfriend calls from Jimmy Kimmel, like threatening you to watch it?
Constantly, yeah. Yeah, he is constantly calling, and he's very upset.
How do you deal with having that kind of high-profile status now?
I don't feel like my life is different. I mean, I'm more of a cameraman when we go out. Like, I know how to use all the different kind of cameras to take pictures of Sarah with people.
I get you.
That skill's getting very, very good. I'm very good at quick photos with BlackBerry phones, Google. I know all the camera applications.
What's the better word, penis or herpes?
Better word?
Funnier.
Oh, funnier. I think penis is probably funnier than herpes, yeah.
Who's currently the funniest person alive?
Sarah Silverman.
Wow, look at that. What a homer. Man, all right. Do you prefer stand-up or do you prefer writing and acting?
It's really a combination, but definitely stand-up over writing. I don't love writing at all, but I do like performing with other people too. Like, stand-up on the road can be a little bit lonely. You're there for a week by yourself, and that's why I like the podcast too, because we're going to go on a tour, and you know, just to me that sounds fun to go tour around with a group of friends.
All right, well, you have a good day. It's good talking to you, Kyle Dunnigan. Thank you very much.